What's up, world? It's your girl, Jayde Juelz. And I'm back with another reaction for y'all asses. First things first. I need y'all to hit the subscribe button, bro. Stop stealing my minutes of watch time and my views without subscribing to me, dog. That's like cheating. Second of all, welcome back, snitches. Worldy was good. Okay, everybody has been asking me to review the new album from H.E.R. And I listened to it. So, I got y'all. Here we go. First and foremost, shout out to H.E.R. Straight up, because I've always liked what I've heard from her, but I've honestly never gotten into it. Shout out Jasmine, Lil Sis. She been trying to put me on her since like last year sometime, early in the year. Her project dropped around the same time as Scissors, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was when Solange's project came out. One of the two. But God honest, I never really was able to get into it. The album that I was listening to was the one where her silhouette's on there and it's like brown background and shit like that. But I've always liked her. Now, what changed my mind about her was the BET Awards. That performance encapsulated me, y'all. Like, in a way that's just like, I knew I had to get into this chick. So, all of that being said, I was 100% not let down for this listen. So let's get in. First of all, can y'all list me? Let's give me a top three. A top three. I have my two that I really love. I'll get into it as we talk about it. But I used to know her, the Prelude, which makes me feel like there's going to be a series of EPs that we're going to get that all are a part of this story of who H.E.R. actually is. So, no further ado. What's up, Murph? Lost Souls, H.E.R. featuring DJ Scratch.
Confusing self-conscious with self-confidence.
It's funny how money changes situation. Miscommunication. This is Lauryn Hill. I'm about to pull it up. I know a lot of y'all younger people aren't really in tune with Lauryn Hill. Y'all don't know. So, and a lot of people don't give her due. Our generation, my age group, a little bit younger, we do. But most of the really young kids that know that we super respect Lauryn Hill, they don't give her due. They be like, it's straight. I don't really get it. But I know for a fact that she hard as fuck. So even all the way to the end of this record where she doing her ad-libs and it's like the kind of falsetto sound of ad-libs, everything is literally the same. And she rapping on this bitch. So Lauryn Hill, Lost Ones, same exact formula. It also gives me a little bit of Everything Is Everything too by Lauryn Hill. But this is how Lost One sounds and y'all gonna catch it instantly.
It's funny how money changes situation.
That is. It's literally the same thing. And I won't go as far to say it's like content, but it is though, because I feel like through this song, she's talking about the people that are in the music industry that have control over the masses, and they're swaying these people to do all this crazy shit, like use drugs and act like it's cool to do shit as if you have 9 lives. But she kind of low-key preaching on this bitch. I fuck with this shit. I'm about to rewind it so we can hear it again. You can hear the correlation and we'll keep going.
Confusing self-conscious with self-confidence.
Y'all heard how the beat drop? And look at this shit.
It's funny how money changes situation. Miscommunicate.
It's like the same shit. So, I looked at this song as an attempt to redo Lost Ones by Lauryn Hill, which is difficult. I give it an 8. I fuck with this one a long way. I love the message in it. Being that Lauryn, to me, is the originator of this, and she just spazzed on hers. That's the reason why I give this one an 8. God honest, in 2018, where music is, this shit like a 10 for real. But Lost Souls by H.E.R., she's got an 8 for me on this one. I'm about to keep listening though.
Yeah. Confusing self-conscious with self-confidence. So you monogamous but body positive. I was overseas, it seems that we the only people with dreams of material things.
I was overseas, it seems we the only people with material dreams. Dog, she really spitting that yes on this song. It's crazy. It's like she's talking about the women that's leading, that's not really leading. Like confusing your celebrity with integrity. Like what? This is me. Like, this is my spirit animal through music. The message from this song is literally me 100%. Murphy. Bro, you got a lot going on. Hey. All right, there we go. But nah, like, this message in this music is ridiculous. All right, so we're going to move on to the next record. The next record is Against Me. No further ado.
I should have listened to my intuition. I put myself in this position, feeling away, nothing's the same. I wish it would change, no love. You brought all the issues, don't hold it against me, against me. Notice the distance and love ain't been blocking my vision.
Okay, her. First thing I thought of, Poet. She kicking that knowledge on this one, like big time knowledge. Young Lauren, bruh. That's all I have right now. Like, that was my exact emotion when I first heard this record. Young Lauren. And it's so unexpected for me because I've got honest, never really tuned in. Like I said, I tried to get into one of her projects. I think it was a little bit, I don't know, it just wasn't me, for me. But either way, I've never heard her rap, like, for real. So this is a treat for me. I mean, shit, y'all know I rap, so for me, this is a big treat. And I come from the age of people who grew up on Lauryn Hill. So for me, this is a treat. I feel like Lauren did not pick up with her career. She had Miseducation, and then she had her acoustic album, which was dope, but it just wasn't the same vibe as Miseducation. No way to put that. No other way to put that. But let's keep listening.
I found myself searching for a way to prevent the detriment and giving the impression that if you express to him what a woman needs, his comprehension is definite. There's a difference between understanding and honoring your word. And I'm articulate, he's a good listener, but I'm hesitant because he's gonna fuck up anyways.
Intuition can see through elusive intent. Listen to it. Come on, her. Come on, young poet. Come on, young Lauren. Man, this is the exact rendition of where relationships take you in 2018. Could have been Bryson Tiller. The first thing I thought about when I heard this song was Jasmine Sullivan and Bryson on Insecure. Even her tone of voice, like, she really channeled that Jasmine tone. I don't know if y'all were able to hear it, but in the very beginning, like, under all her vocals, you could hear Bryson singing this super baritone, crisp. I'm about to play it. And it might have not been Bryson. It could have just been her. They could have, like, pitched her voice down in post-production, or maybe she could get that low. I don't know, but this shit hard. Listen.
Felt about me, yeah. It could have been right, but I was wrong.
Y'all hear that shit? That shit damn near sound like a bass guitar. Scale of 1 to 10. I gave that one a 7. The harmonies are crazy on that song. I think it was cool. I get that she was dealing with a guy that clearly they were attracted to each other and he was in a relationship, and they talking about what they could have been, but clearly that wasn't where they were. And she's talking about just, you know, like, not really being involved with him because it's a dangerous situation. I look at messing with men who are in relationships, especially married, it's like playing with fire. How y'all feel about that record? That is the one that, to me, looks like it's getting the most attention because it has Bryson featured on it. And Bryson is known for being, like, the fire-ass feature guy, too. The one with him and Jasmine was crazy, and I just don't feel like this one was better than that one, which is why I didn't rate it super high. But shit, let's get into the next record. It's called Feel Away.
got no good night. I'm tight, cause I'm paranoid. Tell me I'm being irrational.
You know this shit hard, right? It got that bounce. This one give me Bryson Tiller vibes as far as the beat. And I'm feeling the 90s vibes. I like this one. It got a cool bounce to it. I'm about to get back into it, though.
Don't make me feel away. Don't make me feel away. Don't make me feel away. Crazy, but you made me like that 2 a.m. I thought you was on the way. I've been trying so hard not to go off, but you're trying me.
The 90s vibes in this record is crazy, man. I like that song a lot. The wordplay was ridiculous in that shit. She had one part where she was like, I'm trying so hard not, but you're trying me. That shit was hard. I do feel like the hook was a little bit too repetitive for me. The don't make me feel away. She repeated that shit for like 8 bars. I was kind of cool on that. But overall, I'm going to give this song an 8 because it's fire. It's got the 90s vibes in it, which I love. The story's cool. Okay. We have one last record. I was a little, you know, I wanted more. Which, in this case, it didn't make me upset because I was still fulfilled throughout the 6 songs that she gave me. But I will say this, I wanted more. Let's get into this last record. It's called As I Am.
It's like the morning time, don't wanna wake up back.
So the first thing I thought about when I heard this, like instantly, when I heard the little in the beginning when she was just doing the harmonies and stuff, H.E.R. This shit gives me H.E.R. all day. I like this record a lot. Let's get back in.
Oh, they never get so. Tell me I'm the best I am. I be feeling like.
Go Brooklyn, go Brooklyn. The reason why this gives me H.E.R. vibes too is really this hook. But the beginning and the hook just kind of H.E.R.'s me.
You're like the sweetest thing I know, like my favorite lonely song, and I need you really bad. Don't take me for granted, you'll be regretting it. Oh, I should be your last. Tell me that, tell me that, tell me I'm the best I am. I be feeling like yes I am.
As I Am, I definitely F with her rendition of her Just Take Me As I Am. All the As I Am songs, just like the whole love me and take me, accept me as I am, because I'm the best. Again, I think that kind of just puts an end to the storyline that she was following. Although I don't think it was extremely sequential, because at some points you hear her talking about, you know, just other stuff that didn't fall into the storyline that I felt like was being established. So, I don't know. But As I Am, scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving that record an 8.5. It's a positive record. You know, it seems like she went through some form of liberation. Kind of much just, you know, kind of pretty much just telling this nigga, like, nigga, you losing if you don't take advantage of this situation. So, yeah, man. Yeah, go Brooklyn, go Brooklyn, yeah, go Brooklyn. Okay, so I know her is from California, but that felt like a Brooklyn anthem, slightly. So I like the song, love the song. I love the album. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I really do. I feel like for a lot of the music that's out right now, this is top for me. It's not my favorite body of work personally. If I had to do an average on a scale of 1 to 10, I probably would give this album like an 8.2, somewhere around there. And that's just because I wanted it to be a little bit longer, but I won't be mad at the body of work that is here. It's just not a 10 for me. My favorite album of the times is SZA's Control album, and nothing has topped that for me. Prior to that, it was Solange, A Seat at the Table, SZA Top That. So those are like my 10s. But how do y'all feel about this new album or EP from her? I used to know her, the Prelude, whatever you want to call it. I'm impressed. I don't know if I'll be hitting play every day, but I think when I get into a certain vibe, if I'm driving and there's a lot of traffic here in LA, I'm gonna hit play on her. I definitely enjoyed it. It's your girl, Jayde Juelz. Y'all get in them comments, let me know how y'all feel. Y'all hit the subscribe button already. Y'all already know where to come for the most unbiased reviews ever. I am a bit of a tough critic. That's because I have high expectations for myself, because I'm an artist too. So I look at these people as my peers, and that's just the way I critique. But hit me, man. Get at me, man. Deuces, worldly, snitches, bitches, nice, man.